Today, we're diving into one of the most surreal and psychological anomalies in the SCP Foundation archives, SCP-7142. This isn't a creature you can touch, Massa. It's a recurring dream anomaly that affects people with obsessive-compulsive disorder in the United Kingdom, and its effects bleed into the real world in frightening ways. 7142 is a recurring dream pattern that only targets individuals diagnosed with OCD and living in the UK. Subjects start having the same dream night after night. They're frozen at the top of a suburban road, often sketched by subjects as part of a council housing estate in Harlow, southeast England, and two strange entities begin pacing toward them. The first is a giraffe-like creature that's always deep blue in colour, about human height, but with cartoonish stubby proportions. The second varies wildly between dreamers, sometimes described as a French bulldog standing upright, other times as an amorphous leathery shape, but always 2 to 3 feet tall. In every dream, the two entities march in perfect step toward the dreamer, coming closer each night until the dream ends abruptly. The dream replays every few nights, and as it repeats, the subject develops growing dread, convinced the entities are coming for them in the real world. They also develop a fear of steady beats and rhythms, because hearing them in waking life seems to accelerate the entity's progress in dreams. At more advanced dream stages, subjects find themselves in locations closer to their real lives, and in extreme cases, people have begun physically relocating themselves in the real world, wandering from country to country trying to escape the dream's influence. One documented subject moved over 20 times across continents before dying of natural causes. As part of the Foundation's ongoing effort to understand 7142, a series of controlled tests were carried out starting in 2004 under Dr. Brandon Hunt and later Dr. Felix Ischel. The first series of tests followed multiple subjects diagnosed with OCD who began experiencing SCP-7142 dreams. One test subject, Patrick Norris, reported standard dream sequences, but over time, his panic grew as the entities appeared closer each night. By day 79, a full SCP-7142 event occurred. His body was found severely burned, his arms missing, and his neck anomalously elongated well beyond normal human proportions. Another subject, researcher Ellen Leonard, tried to outthink the anomaly by being moved to a Foundation site so the dream couldn't depict familiar real-world locations. But even there, her dreams adapted. The entities appeared on the Foundation's own lawns. Ultimately, she suffered extreme mutilation, with reptilian-like bites and an elongated neck, measured many times longer than it should be. In an unrelated case involving a 14-year-old subject, 7142 triggered severe self-harm behavior. The subject attempted to remove his own organs because he believed his heartbeat and breathing made the entities move closer, illustrating how the anomaly warps perception and physiological reactions in terrifying ways.
In 2021, senior researcher Dr. Samuel Bates voluntarily participated in an attempt to capture the anomalous entities associated with SCP-7142. The containment chamber was rigged with a steady 1.5 Hz beat, a frequency known to accelerate dream progression, and Foundation personnel armed themselves for a confrontation. During an SCP-7142 event on day 14, Bates was violently assaulted by an unseen force. Cameras recorded his body being pulled upright, clothes torn off, and human teeth marks appearing on his skin, all while guards fired weapons at empty air. Shots seemed to pass through walls and anomalous spinal fluid sprayed the room, underscoring that whatever was attacking them was not physically present in normal space. At one point, Special Operative Cornwall attempted to physically intervene, and astonishingly, he too came under the influence of the anomaly, suggesting that exposure during extreme events can instantly drag even uninfected personnel into 7142's effects.
SCP-7142 isn't just a dream, it alters behavior, fear, and movement in waking life. Subjects believe the entities are moving toward them in reality, causing panic, compulsions, and migration away from their homes. Because of the strong psychological effects tied to OCD, Follow for more SCP deep dives.